Hey, good evening, everybody. Hey, it's John. I'm going to provide some technical analysis, and it is a follow-up video for the evening. Like I said, I do 2 videos a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. And the date is currently February 24th as of 7:49 p.m. The picture here is showing Elon Musk. He's basically saying Doji all day and Doji all night. I believe this was changed sometime today or yesterday. And it has gained a massive following, and it's caused the price to increase. And I believe it solely just because of Elon Musk's power to just make things move around. So with that being said, let's get to it, huh? So now we're on a daily chart, and earlier today I mentioned that that the MACD is curling. And let me just zoom in real quick now here. You can see that on the 24th and 23rd, you see how these little indicators are moving up. So it's trending up this way here. And then you can see here that this blue indicator here is starting to curl, and that's going to be the 12-day average, and it's starting to curl here. It hasn't fully curled yet, but as I mentioned this morning as well, that you want to give it a few days to confirm, 2 to 3 days to confirm. And so far, it looks like we're going to be looking pretty good here for the bulls here. So with that being said, let me go back to the top chart for a daily chart here to show you what else I see here. So now we're seeing the volume increase for the 23rd. As you can see on the chart, 342 million coins were traded. Usually I say shares, but in this case it's coins, right? So that pushed it up here. So based on what I'm seeing here, let me just make it bigger, I guess. Let me try to zoom in a little bit. Oops. Sorry about that. So from what I see here, curling with a MACD moving in this direction here, and I believe that we're going to move sideways for the next few days. Something like this. I believe we're going to do something like this for the next few days. We're going to bounce up and down in this range, like possibly like 4 or 6 to like 5, 8. That's what I believe we're going to do for the next few days, while we wait for the average here to kind of curl up. So in this time here, you're going to see some accumulation here. So what you see here is that this is a good if you see this pattern occur and it comes true, then this means that this is going to be a very, very good, easy day trading pattern if you're into that kind of thing, or basic swing trades, buy low, sell high, or short and buy low, right? Depending on your bear or bull here. So that's what I see going on here, and this is kind of what I'm going to expect to happen as well. And as you can see from right here, oops. You see how there's always these wicks right here? You see my cursor going up and down here? The wicks always occurs from like around 572 to roughly about 6. So basically, you want to buy anything below 572 and sell around 572 or 6, depending on the day and the volatility here. I mean, that could happen where you get a big range, but you probably won't see that every single day. So this is more of a swing trade. You buy here, you swing here for a few days or a few hours, depending on how the chart moves. So that's what I'm saying here for you short-term traders here. Or if you're like me, you're gonna buy around here and just hold on to it and let it go where it goes. So when we get into the 4-hour chart here, we can kind of see a better picture, a little more detail here. Before I mentioned to you guys before that, around like 5.7, you see on the right corner, 5.76, and above around here, you see these wicks right here, 6 to 6.05. That's usually where it sells off. So if you buy anywhere from, say, here to here, oops, sorry, silly thing here. So you want to buy, oops, I don't know where to go. So you want to buy anything around here. Oops. My God, why is the mouse not working today? Sorry about that. Jeez. try it again. Sorry about that, guys. So basically, this is your buy zone for the most part. You want to buy around here, and you want to sell. You want to sell anywhere above here. So I'm gonna get these things out so you can see better here. So that's kind of what I'm gonna explain here for you day traders here. Right. So you can see that we kind of broke down and broke out of our descending triangle here. So as I mentioned before, we probably won't see this be too useful. But one thing to note is that on a forward chart here, the 200 moving average here is literally where it bounced off of. Literally hit there. It traded me for a few hours, for maybe like, I don't know how many hours here, 4, 8, 12, maybe a day, and it bounced off it, right? And now we see the 50-day average, at 538. It looks like that's gonna be our new support as well. It's literally, temporarily you see it kind of hit there, and it hit there for a few times, the candlesticks, and then bounces right off immediately here. You can tell by these wicks right here, these wicks. So the wicks are just saying, hey, when it sells off to that level, someone's ready to buy there real quick. So that kind of means to me that people with money are waiting to buy the dips for the most part. So we don't see too many opportunities like that to buy. So when you see a kind of dip, you want to buy it, if you can afford it at least. So now moving on to the 15-minute marker here. Oh, sorry, one thing. Oh, one more thing. Then also, you see the MACD right here. You see how it's still curling up this way here. But you see these other two red sticks right here. They are literally coming down here. You can see it peaked right here and it's kind of coming down now. So what that kind of tells me is that this is kind of like what I would call the Elon tweet trade. Whenever Elon tweets something out, it pumps up real quick and it kind of dies down. Initially, it would have more momentum towards it, but I feel like the more he does it, the weaker it gets. To me, it kind of reminds me of kind of like the Trump tweets in the stock market back then when he was president. It just kind of fades out eventually, I feel like. But I guess we'll see. Time will tell, I suppose. Right. So we're still in bear territory here, but it looks like we want to creep up and go past it. It looks like that way. So if that happens, I mean, we may not necessarily see a higher price here. We may just move horizontally here and kind of accumulate in the meantime. We usually want to see volume for confirmation. If we don't have volume for confirmation, it doesn't really tell us all that much. Alrighty then. Okay, oops. Moving on. So now for you other people don't see. And I always like to go into the 15-minute chart because I really, when you get the details, you can really see what's going on for the most part. So let's see here. So earlier this morning, I mentioned that we had two big buys here at 5 o'clock when Elon tweeted, and I did mention in an earlier video today that I figured we would probably close above where we're at today. We'll probably aka close green. And we kind of did that for the most part, and mostly because I see that we had a golden cross here, and usually when you have a golden cross, you're gonna close positive for a day. You're not gonna lose it right away unless there's some kind of new news that comes out or some kind of big money sell. And in this case, we didn't see too much go on today, so it's literally just hovering around the top here. But I feel like we're gonna come back down a little bit, just given the situation here. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. Because when Elon tweets, it throws things for a wrench here for a little bit. So you have a lot of people just chasing the trade and buying stuff here. So we probably want to give a few days to die down. But if I see any dips, I'm probably going to buy some. Obviously, I buy little at a time. I'm just accumulating. I'm not trying to go big here. Because there's always another day, and never chase a trade, guys, Never get to chase a trade. Wait for it to come to you or miss it. It's totally fine. That's what I believe. And with that being said, this is my follow-up video for the evening, and I think that's all I see right now. But as I mentioned before, what we want to see here is that, I firmly believe in the next coming days, we're going to just literally just kind of go in this range. You find my mouse cursor here? We're going to put this range for a little bit. And then it's going to form a different chart, and if it happens, I will happily report to you guys, and it'll give us something to look forward to. Hopefully, we see a cup and we kind of go go up to the moon with everyone else in the world, you know. So again, if this video helped you out, you know, give me a subscribe or a like, give me a comment below. Let me know what's going on here. I will be giving another video following up tomorrow morning. We'll see what the Europeans do overnight, you know. And then again, I do 2 videos a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. Alright guys, peace out. I'll catch you later. Hold on tight.